Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Whole Foods haul for you. So I just went to Whole Foods and picked up a few things. As you guys know, I am starting to bake and cook allergen free because I had a food allergy test and I'm actually intolerant to a bunch of different things, gluten being one of them. So I'm just kind of testing out baking techniques and different things like that. So I got a bunch of different flours and just different things that I wanted to share with you guys. So it's actually really heavy. Okay, so first things first, I got some Himalayan hemp seeds. So hemp seeds are really good for you. They have omega-3s and omega-6s in them, which is really good. It's a good source of protein, magnesium, and iron, and also potassium. So those are really good for you. And then I got some pink Himalayan salt. This is, I think this is fine. Yeah, fine Himalayan pink salt. And pink salt is also really good for you. And then I got a ton of bulk food, so I'll kind of go through that too. I'll go through that at the end actually. So then I got this canola oil, this organic canola oil, and this has a different kind of a spray cap. So I can't open it because there's plastic on it, but you can kind of see it. So it's more of, not exactly an aerosol one, which is good because the aerosol, even coconut sprays that you can spray on your pan or like if you're baking, they all have soy in them, and I can't tolerate soy. So this one is just straight canola oil and it's no GMOs, USDA organic. So I found that, so I was happy about that. And then I got some ground cardamom. I've been seeing a lot of recipes with like pumpkin and cinnamon and cardamom, so I wanted to try a little bit of that. And then I got some raw coconut aminos. I've been wanting to try this stuff for a really long time, so I can't obviously eat soy sauce anymore, so I got this. And let me just read this to you. So health secrets of coconut aminos. When the coconut tree is tapped, it produces a highly nutrient-rich sap that exudes from the coconut blossoms. The sap is raw, very low glycemic, so it won't spike your blood sugar. An abundant source of 17 amino acids, minerals, vitamins, and has a nearly neutral pH. A comparison between coconut tree sap and soy shows that coconut sap contains 2 to 14 times the amino content of soy. So this is so much better for you. And they make it in small batches and it's just really good for you. So basically all that's in here is coconut sap and sun-dried mineral-rich sea salt. So that's all that's in there. And you can kind of see the consistency is just like soy sauce. So you can use it as you would use soy sauce. So you can put it on like quinoa or rice, anything like that. And then I got this to try. This is really interesting. So this is vegan and grain-free, and it's the Skinny Gut. And you can add this into any smoothie or juice drink that you make, and it's grain-free, plant-based fiber powder, and there's 10 billion Ultimate Flora live probiotic cultures in here. So it's really good for you, and it's just, there's just some natural flavor and some xanthan gum in here. And so this is just interesting. I wanted to try it. It's organic. And what else is in here? Just a bunch of vitamins and probiotics. And then I love these. These are so good. If you've never tried these little Vega shakes, they come in actually big containers, but I like getting the individual packets because it's a lot cheaper. And I just don't have to worry about lugging that giant jug around my kitchen. So you can just test out different flavors. This one's actually one of my favorites. It's the berry flavor, and it's dairy, gluten, and soy free, and there's no sugar added, which is awesome. Okay, and then I needed some more coconut oil. So I got some more of this. And just a tip on coconut oil. So if you get the virgin coconut oil, it's gonna taste like coconut. But if you get the refined, like expeller pressed coconut oil, it's not gonna taste like coconut. Which for me, I like the taste of coconut, but when I'm cooking with it a lot, I don't want to taste it a ton. So I got the expeller pressed coconut. Okay, and then I've been wanting to try this flour from Bob's Red Mill. It's the garbanzo bean flavor, and it's a good source of protein, and it's just garbanzo beans. And you can put this in anything, so I'm gonna kind of try to make a mix of flour to use that in. And then the next thing that I got is xanthan gum. So xanthan gum is kind of used as, well, it's obviously a starch. So it's used to kind of bind your recipes together if you're gonna be making like breads and gluten-free pancakes and waffles and things like that, then xanthan gum is great to use. And so is guar gum. And both of these are just organic. All that's in it is guar gum in this, and then xanthan gum is just xanthan. And it just helps your baked goods bind together, so I'm gonna use those two. Those two are a little bit expensive, but you only use like a teaspoon of it for a whole big recipe, so it's gonna last a while. So now I'm gonna show you all the bulk foods I bought. So bulk foods is a really great way to save money instead of buying prepackaged things. So for like the hemp seed that I bought in this little package, they were all out of hemp seed, so I had to buy it in this little one. This bag was probably like $5.99, and then the bulk food, it's probably like $5.99 a pound, so I could have got it for like $1 or something crazy. So here's some figs. Figs work a little bit like dates, and they're kind of like a sticky substance. You can put them in baked goods and things like that, so I just wanted to play around with some figs. These were in the bulk section. They're like coconut date things, so they're like dates rolled in coconut. And so I got a few of those to try because those looked delicious. Okay, so this is oat flour. So basically it's just oats ground up into flour. So I got that. And I think this is chia seeds. Yeah, I got bulk chia seeds. So much cheaper to buy it bulk than to buy little bags of it. And what is this? Oh, psyllium husk. So psyllium husk is really great for your digestive system, and it kind of acts like flaxseed, so I can't process flaxseed. My body doesn't like it. So I'm gonna try some psyllium husk and see if I can add it to baking and just different recipes to kind of hold things together. Because flaxseed is usually really good for that, but so is psyllium husk because it's just a fiber. Okay, and then this is a cool discovery I found. So, I don't know how you pronounce this. I think it's quinoa. So it's a cousin of quinoa. So it looks really similar. I don't know if you can see that. It looks really similar, and I just looked it up, and it has a lot of flavonoids in it, and it's actually even better than quinoa is for you. And it's naturally gluten-free, and you just cook it just like quinoa, or you can grind it up and make a flour and try to bake with it too. And then I got a bunch of sunflower seeds because I have tree nut allergies too, so sunflower seeds are allergen free. And then I got some coconut flakes. I want to make some like little cookies or little things with like a sprinkle of coconut flakes on them. How good would that be? And then I got some white quinoa. I'm actually gonna make this into a flour because they didn't have quinoa flour in the bulk section, so I'm just gonna grind this up in my magic bullet, or if you have a coffee grinder, I'm gonna make that into a flour. And then last but not least, these are really expensive by the pound, so I only got a tiny bit of them, but these are goji berries. So goji berries are really good for you, and I just wanted to add them into my diet, so I got a few to try. Maybe sprinkle on my oatmeal and put in some smoothies or things like that. So I think that's everything. Yeah. So if you go to the bulk section of your nature food store or your Whole Foods or anything like that, you're gonna be able to find so much more than in the little packages. And it's just gonna be so much cheaper and so much easier on your wallet. Even though I bought a ton of these, they add up, but if you were to buy these individually for like $6 a piece, And I got these for, let's see. So the coconut flakes that I got, these were only $1.83 for all of that. So this you might pay a lot more for. So I encourage you to go to the bulk section and you can weigh stuff. It's actually really fun because you get to like dig through the containers, scoop it out, and a little tip is to label what you're getting. So I always, because you have to write the little number on these little tags, but I also write what it is. So this is oat flour, and just so when I put these in my cabinet, I know what it is, so I don't get home and look at it and say, wait, what kind of flour was this? So that's just a little tip. Bulk foods are very wallet friendly, and yeah, that's just a little bit of what I got. I hope that was interesting to you guys. Have a good day. Bye.